Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how I made this tasty and colorful moi moi you are seeing on your screen now. On this day I made two types of moi moi, the one wrapped with the leaf proper and this easy type you are seeing, and I'm going to be sharing with you the difference in the both of them, the colors and in the taste. And if you want to top up your moi moi game, this video is definitely for you. Meanwhile, if you're hearing this voice for the first time, my name is Grace and I make recipes you find very interesting. Please just take a moment and hit the subscribe button below, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for doing that. Alright, let's get started.
Here I have my beans. I've already removed the skin and washed it. I have peppers. I'm using Scotch bonnet pepper, red bell pepper and paprika pepper, and I have my red onion. I'm going to be putting this inside the blender and I'm going to blend them in batches. Wondering why I'm using even my scoop to take the pepper. There's this saying that I always remember whenever I want to touch pepper. Now person where pepper never show shege, they use in bare hand romance pepper. Honestly, pepper have shown me a lot of things. So I'm going to transfer this in the blender. I'll be using my pause button first to help crush the beans before I proceed to use the blend function. I'll be transferring this into a mixing bowl. I'll be adding in the extra ingredients we'll be using to prepare this moi moi. This is my salt. I'll be adding in my seasoning powder. This Bonga fish, I don't know what else it is called. I've already removed the bones. This always tastes good in moi moi. Here is my shrimp spice. It comes in a sachet, so I've already poured inside the container, but I've showed you how it looks like. I like this shrimp spice most especially in preparing moi moi because of the red color it gives. It just pops out the color very well and it has a very good flavor. I'll pour in the vegetable oil and I'm going to be stirring everything together properly. See the consistency that we have already. It's as if we've already poured in water into this. That's because we used water to blend it. If it would have been a commercial blender, definitely we won't be needing that much water and would have added water as we want. So I'm just going to add a little bit of warm water to loosen up all the whole ingredients we've added in, and I'm going to stir. Before we start wrapping this moi moi, I'll be pouring some water inside the pot and I'm going to place this leaf inside the pot. In my location, this leaf is called eatery leaves. I don't know what is called in your location. The leaf is going to act as a steamer to it. And I have an extra side for this moi moi. We have eggs, boiled eggs, and I have my deboned fish. So I'm going to be showing you how I wrap first with this leaf. I'll be removing the midrib of this leaf first. This will help the leaf to become flexible to any folding. Without removing this midrib, this is going to be very difficult for you to wrap. This is one secret to using this leaf to wrap. If you don't do this, sorry, you can't get the wrapping. You can't get it. So because I couldn't find the big size of this rib of the leaf, I'm using two medium sizes for it. So this is the second one. I'm going to still repeat the same process. If it's becoming so difficult for you to pull out, if it's tearing up, what I would advise you to do is just break it up like I am doing in the second one. I'm breaking up the midrib. I'm just breaking them up. I know that sometimes the midrib of the leaf can be very difficult to pull out. That is why I showed you the second process on how I do it. Now to wrap the moi moi proper, I'm just going to use one and place towards the end of the other one. I will now fold it like this. I'm just trying to get a very beautiful cone. You see that hole still inside there, so you are going to cover it up like this. You can see that everything is well secured now, so we proceed to put in the Moi Moi mixture inside this. Just know that I'm still holding this very tightly at the bottom that we secured. I've poured in the Moi Moi mixture and I'm adding an extra egg. You can add in your sausages or whatever you are using. You pour in an extra Moi Moi mixture to cover it up. And now to seal this up, I'm using the one that is inside to cover in the Moi Moi mixture before I go ahead to seal it up like this. You can see it's well secured, so I'm just going to transfer it into the pot that we have prepared. I'm going to do this once again.
It will get me the rest. I'm going to cover this up and turn on the heat.
And now to the second method. I'm using some foil plate for this. I've already cut out the same leaf that we use in wrapping the first Moi Moi and placing it inside the foil plate. We want to have the taste of our leaf Moi Moi still in this plate. This is a more easier method and it always looks so attractive. So I'll pour in the Moi Moi mixture inside the foil plate and I'm adding in the same egg that we use. But instead of one full egg, it's always more beautiful to cut your eggs into two. So I'll add in my deboned fish. So I'm just going to repeat the same process for all of them.
I'll be covering the foil plate with the cover and I'm going to show you something. I'm going to cover some and I will leave some open. You are going to see how it turns out. The one covered and the one not being covered.
It's still the same process. Put in the leaf and adding hot water to your pot and go ahead to put in the Moi Moi we have already covered inside the pot and I'll transfer it to the heat. This has been cooking for over 30 minutes. See how it looks like. I'm going to show you the one we cooked with the leaf. Oh, it's also ready. Looking at this, you can notice that the colors of the Moi Moi are not all the same, even though they came out from the same Moi Moi mix. I covered some and I didn't cover some, like I told you when we were putting this inside the pot. I prefer not to cover my Moi Moi most times. The one not covered is always more brighter than the one you cover. And we are going to find out if they actually have the same taste. But in terms of color, the one not covered is more attractive. And I'm going to also show you the one we wrapped with the leaf.
It's still very hot. I thought it should have cooked by now. So let me just unwrap it and show you how it looks like. You can see it has the same color with the one we covered, and that is the color you get when you cover your Moi Moi. Even though they are from the same Moi Moi mix, you see that the one you open is more attractive. So I'm going to test the leaf one, the one we wrapped with the leaf proper, and I'm going to test the one we used the foil, and I'm going to share with you if they have the same taste. This also comes out very easily. For me, I always prefer the uncovered one because of the color and the look. It's all personal though. So I'm going to test this and let you guys know. The taste is the same, colors apart. It tastes so good as it looks. After this video, I'm sure you are going to be a pro in moi moi making. And if you try it out and you don't like this, just come and I will send you the money for your data. I'm serious about this one. Thank you for coming to my Moi Moi talk today. I would like to see you next time. Bye.